Hey guys, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to be making our dry rub, and I'm going to be using some garlic, some paprika, some garlic and herbs, some onion powder, salt, pepper, and some cayenne pepper. You're just basically going to see me pour whatever amount I'm personally comfortable with. I do not use measuring tools. I just kind of go until I know what I want. So what you'll see me is just add everything up there. We're going to mix it all together, and then we're going to start preparing our salmon. So we're needing to skin the salmon. That's actually the most important part, in my opinion, of this dish. I've never cooked a blackened salmon with the skin on. If you have, please let me know below. But to my knowledge, you want to make sure that you really gently work that skin off. As you can see, it's not that hard. You simply take a really smooth, not a serrated knife. I wouldn't use a serrated knife. And you just slide underneath the salmon and between the skin. It's the best way I can explain it. But I know that visually, it's one of those things that you can see. And you just go ahead and you can pull it off, clean it off. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to get most of the gray parts off, which are the skin. It just makes a smooth and all around easier fry for the salmon. So I like to personally dab down my meats, whether it be fish or anything. I just feel like it takes a lot of that moisture off, and so that the seasoning really gets to the actual meat, the protein, and really sticks to it. And this is really important for this dish. You don't want to have any sort of fallout of your seasoning. You don't want it to have been too wet, and so when you put it into the oven, the oil, it falls off and then you see it floating around in the oil. We do not want that. We need all of this seasoning to stay nice and tight and packed onto this salmon. That way we get the most flavorful and the best sort of crust. So what we're going to do now is start to prep the pan. As you can see in any of my other videos, I really love this cast iron skillet. I feel like everything can be cooked on it and then put directly into the oven if you wanted to. So yeah, get you one of these bad boys. So we're going to toss in some olive oil, put that in the pan, get that nice and hot. I want to say you want to put this on medium high. Like if you have the numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8, I put mine like at 7. And you're going to wait for it to be right before smoking. Once it's right before smoking, you see how nice and sizzly and poppy it is. We're going to go ahead and place very gently that salmon right on next to each other. And we're going to let that sit for about 1.5 to 2 minutes tops just to sear it. That's it. Now, when we're flipping it over, we want to be super gentle because salmon is very delicate. So take your time and flip that over. You see this beautiful crust, this beautiful sear that we have on it. And then what I'm actually going to do, I decided a little bit last minute, was to add in some fresh thyme sprigs just to give it a little pop of extra flavor. So I'm going to toss some of that in there. And then you have maybe another minute or two on this side before we're going to take it out. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes, depending on how you like your salmon cooked. And that's gonna be it, y'all. It was so good. I paired this up with some asparagus and some mashed potatoes. Sis, I'm telling you, girl, it was really good. So if you are not into ordering out, this is a great way for you to make some at home. This is a wonderful date night recipe. Please comment down below anything you do differently. I would love to know. And until next time, bye, baby dolls.